Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm going to be sharing our February 22nd Foiled Tuesday, which is today if you're seeing this when I upload it. This week's theme is bees. We've done bees before, and so I brought back some items from previous bee releases and then of course some new items. I love bees so much for spring and summer, so I thought that this was perfect for this release since it's kind of starting to be that weird in between of spring and summer. I've seen some people starting to release summer kits and I'm not quite ready for that yet, so this is about as close as I'm going to get. I'm going to go ahead and hop into it. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit quiet. My daughter is sleeping in the room right next to me and I'm not sure how loud I can be without waking her up, so I might have to like turn up the audio or something on this, which is a little bit more editing than I'm used to. Editing me here, except not really editing me here because I just realized this after filming this entire video, but butterflies are back this week. I've gotten a ton of requests to bring back butterflies, and I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, but I did mention it at the end. But in case you don't make it to the end, I'm here to tell you that butterflies are back. I'm going to put it on the screen probably while I'm talking, and I'm also going to leave a link in the description for you to see our previous butterfly release that is back with our bee theme here. But yeah, thanks. So we'll see. But yeah, like I said, this week is the bee theme. So in our standard items, you will see little tiny bees featured, and then let me see if I can zoom it in so you can just see how freaking cute they are. Look how tiny and cute that is. I love them so much. So yeah, we are going to kick it off with our garlands as usual. I just like putting these at the front when we do have them. We don't have them every week, but most weeks we do because y'all love it. So we have our bee garland here. Next we have our bee mini garland. I'm sure that most of you are familiar with these types of items, so I'm not going to go too in-depth with them, but you can always pause and look at them, or look at them, the digital listing on the website, to see it clearer as well. So we have our bee layered garland here, and our bee double garland. Here is our bee dingle garland, which has kind of surprising, but not too surprising, been a fan favorite. Next we have the dangle deco, the regular size dangle deco. And we have the bee mini dangle deco. Next is the bee mini swoop. And the dotted bee divider. We have two more like normal items. So we have our bee cluster deco, which I think this is adorable. This makes me think of like just bees flying with just like the kind of like petals in the air. I know it's the normal dots that we do every week, but I just like to imagine that it's like flying with them. And then we have our bee mini deco. Again, we've got like our standard small, extra small, and like extra small mini deco. These are super tiny. You can kind of see my nail here for comparison. Getting into some of the non-standard items, we have some bee headers. I feel like we haven't been doing as many headers because I feel like header overlays and like washi overlays, where it's like thick rectangle that goes over existing stickers, haven't been as popular lately, but I did these last year and I think that they're adorable, so I'm just going to release them anyway and see how you'll like them and if we should continue doing more headers like this in the future. We have our dashed line divider, which totally looks like a bee trail, but like just straight. We do have some other bee trails that you'll see here, but the dash line divider is just like a classic. I feel like you could use in a lot of different spreads, not just like a bee themed spread. We have our trail dividers, which kind of have more flow to them, and they are in different like shapes and sizes, other like compared to this where it's just like the entire width and just straight. Next we have bee trail deco, where these have actual bees with the trails behind them instead of just the trails by themselves. Next we have our bee cluster divider. I feel like even if you don't want to use the sticker as it's intended, this could be cut up really well for like date cover deco, just like how it's got the honeycomb with the flower, or just like this bee with the flowers, or you can just like cut the top off and have it poking out. I feel like there's a lot more to this than just the divider itself, but the divider itself is gorgeous and you could totally use this. This is like giving me like a sidebar vibes, but it could be used anywhere, even just in a regular column. Next is our bee honeycomb halves. So this is just a honeycomb pattern with some flowers and bees on them. You get some bees on the left and bees on the right, depending on what you want. This is totally a like monthly sidebar moment, in my opinion. Next we have our honeycomb halves, which I would use these in my date covers probably, and also other parts of my spread. This would be really nice to put at like the bottom of a spread and the top. Maybe not in the same column, but kind of like alternate to make it just seem like it's going like into the honeycomb. I don't know. I'm super tired right now, but I feel like I have so many like random ideas for all of these stickers. And then we have our honeycomb deco, which is just a large variety of different honeycombs. Some are filled in, some are just the outline, some you get like 4, 2, 1, different like orientations and like structures. I love this a lot. You have a lot of different things you could do with that. Next we have our honeycomb date numbers. I'm showing all these stickers here in transparent matte. I feel like I forget to say that every single video, but this is transparent matte gold foil. But yeah, these are the honeycomb date numbers. And then we have just plain hexagon date numbers. Next, last year we did the honey drips on like the 3 as a variety on one sheet, but this year I split them up just because I know when I'm planning I like to have a lot of one instead of like having to buy multiple sheets just to get what I want on a sampler. So you get the honey drip divider 1, which you could get this sheet in other foil colors, but I feel like it makes the most sense in gold. And I feel like most bee kits are in gold, but you could use this in other ways too. It doesn't necessarily have to be bees, I guess. Maybe like blood on like Halloween, but we don't offer this in red foil. Maybe silver or hollow. That'd be cool. But yeah, so we have our honey drip divider 1, which is the smallest, and you get quite a few on here. And then we went from smallest to largest this time, so honey drip divider 2, you still get enough for, there's 10 on here? Yeah, 10, so enough for every single day of the week is here. And then next we have honey drip divider 3, which you only get 6 on here. I do think maybe it would be a little bit excessive to have this on every single day, but it would be cute to get all 3 and just kind of mix them up to have like varying degrees of like honey drippage at the top. But of course it's totally up to you. And then last we have individual little honey drips, which I love these a lot. These could go under anything to just kind of make it look like it's dripping in honey. So that is that. Let's move on to our washi portion. So first in our washi we have our standard Beat Garland washi. Last week y'all liked when I did them all the full length. So I'm trying that again this week with well, all of these technically, but normally we have our Garland split here, but I didn't do that this week just to see how y'all like it. So it's all one, like all of these, even the ones up here where we typically have them cut into 2 pieces, it's all one piece. Let me get that back down. So, and I feel like it's really easy to just chop it where you want it because the sticker is so slim. And then the same thing with this dotted B washi, the whole strip is the full length for every single one of these. So it's totally up to you and how you want to use it. Again, super easy to just chop it if you want to leave that spacing between your sidebar and your washi wherever you put your sidebar, because I'm always like a left only sidebar type of person. I feel like my brain can't like process any other ways. But I've seen quite a few people more and more now. I know Shanice like always puts hers, or a lot of the time puts hers in the middle, and I feel like I've seen more people doing that lately. I think it's so fun. So I guess this would give you the option of being able to put your sidebar wherever you want. I don't know. And next we have our dashed line washi. Again, full length, matches the dashed line divider that we had. And then the last 2 items that we have is our Honey Drip Washi 1 and Honey Drip Washi 2. So these match the Honey Drip 1 and the Honey Drip 2 dividers. So I did not make a washi version of, if I can find it, this thick one, just because I'm not sure why. I just feel like the thinner type of washi like this is more preferable, at least for my customers, so that's what I stuck with. But yeah, that is everything that we have this week. Let me kind of get this back together. But I'm going to go ahead and do my usual putting this down in the planner, so stick around if you want to see that. But other than that, I totally forgot to tell you, butterflies are back this week. I've gotten a ton of requests to bring back butterflies, so I thought, I'm already doing flying bees, so let's just do some flying butterflies. So the butterflies are back this week as well. I should have mentioned that at the beginning of the video. Maybe I'll edit this into there. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stick these in the planner like I normally do if you want to stick around and see that. But other than that, that is everything that I have for you today. I'm going to go ahead and link the previous butterfly video in the description below so you can watch that if you're interested in picking up some butterfly themed items. But yeah, thanks for watching.